how the student nicely understand the topic and concept. And in online classes, in most cases, the videos of offline classes are not on. They are also they are off. So I think in online classes, teacher cannot understand. Teacher cannot properly understand that students know that topic or not.
In classes, students have an option that they can watch the videos repeatedly until their doubt is not clear. But in offline classes, they have no option to repeat that lecture.
No. Student can ask the teacher and teacher repeat it.
But some cases, teacher not clearing their answer doubt very effectively.
So we can ask them personally.
And also we can ask them repeatedly until our topic is not understand better.
But we can watch the online videos thousands times.
And also we can ask
and solve the difficult.
Solve our difficulties also.
And also we can ask it thousands of times until our topic is not understand.
Teacher teaches us until we don't understand.
But the students like me have no confidence to ask some doubt.
So how can they ask?
Understand your problem with the expression of your face.
Zoom class, because nowadays it is a compulsion to keep on the videos on Zoom app.
But many students don't.
But many students feel that there is no network problem, and due to some cases they are off their video. So in that cases, what can that student do?
In online classes, the videos whatever we are talking is they keep videos on due to network problem. Then in online classes, it is the system that the IT department directly call the parents of the students for it if there is constantly problem in it. And as we are talking about the psychology about body language, it is not depend on body language, it is depend on face reading. And teachers can easily understand. Teachers can easily read the face of the student, and they can understand if the doubt is clear to him or not.
But many students they lie to the teachers.
But they can read the face, na? Teachers have the capability.
But many students
They have the psychology.
But because of network issue, they can't understand.
But in offline classes, teacher betterly knows her body language and face. So that's why they can betterly understand in offline classes. And in online classes, the face is, and if the network problem is not available, then teacher can't see them properly and their face expression properly.
We have the recorded lecture we also have the recorded lecture of the class which has been happened. So if you are talking about the confusion or any means network issue, so they can easily understand by looking towards the recorded lecture by looking towards the recorded lecture. And also now the online classes have the special session of doubt on WhatsApp chat. So after sending a message in few minutes, in just a piece of second the reply comes, and your doubt will be solved easily by the teacher. And in this there is no any hesitation, because here the teacher cannot look the face. As in offline classes they have the hesitation to ask. Some students like him, he told, have the hesitation to ask, but in online classes they don't know each other very frankly, so there is no reason for any hesitation.
But it can do only intelligent student. But
everyone can do it because this function is available for everyone. And nowadays in online lecture, everyone is doing
this.
this.
Student careless about study. So and many students in online class not interested to ask the question to sir,
And they just know to attend the classes
and they just attend for the formality.
This is the bullshit. Because this is a bullshit, because as we all know, the teachers are so intelligent in online classes, as they have experienced the offline classes as well as online classes. So they know perfectly that who is attending the classes live, who is attending the classes very respectively. And if sir or teacher has any doubt that he or she is not attending the classes properly, so they may tell him twice to thrice time, and after that they can call to their parents.
But but in offline classes, teacher can betterly understand them, and through their face reading, they can betterly understand who knows the topic betterly and properly.
And who is learning fastly.
This is fully rubbish because in online classes also teacher can understand teacher can read the faces, and now there are the experts. Who can do it very properly than the offline classes. And as we are talking about the offline classes, the offline teachers the offline lecture that teacher does not record it. So many of the teachers, very less teachers are there who teaches very well, and other teachers teaches very badly and not in a proper manner. As we can take the example of SVM college.
So we can complain about it to principal and change our teachers.
Many of the schools don't have any proper money for the best teachers. As we can take the example of some schools that the very bogus, very third class, very as you can take etc. example can.
Okay.
They don't have money properly to invest.
Some schools and also in online classes, there are these fraud teachers who teaches very badly, and some topics are understood very wrongly. And in such cases, as you can take the example of in online classes, that is Vedatu. The history teacher teaches very wrongly, and he has been case of from so many years.
Okay.
So I think the online, and in most cases the online classes teachers are fraud, and they don't understand, and if you cannot know the topic they are teaching, then they can teach wrongly. In that case, if we pay the expensive money of online classes, then what can we do? This is a totally wasting of money in most cases.
It is fully nonsense because in online classes because in online classes no teacher can run away, because if he does so the teachers council may cancel his registered ID.
Okay, huh?
And that's why I'm telling that online classes are not good.
Excellent, huh?
As you tell, there are bad methods in online classes. It is as same as offline classes. In our school, there are also teachers who have bad method of teaching.
But we can complain to seniors that they are not teaching properly. But what about online classes? In online classes, as he can say that we can complain her and block their register ID. So that's why I'm telling that online classes are not good. There are various frauds are done in online classes.
Please give a chance to them to talk.
No, but there are this is also done in offline classes.
But
How you elaborate the point?
How can this done in offline classes?
There are many teachers who don't know anything, but they are doing stuff in a school or college because they are old, and at that time there is no.
It will not happen because before we join the class, there are some terms and policy which are legal, and they had get permission from government.
Okay, it means that the students take care about that and make sure this class is legal or illegal.
Yes, there are some terms and policies of their classes.
Okay. Without any information, the students do not join any online classes.
Yes.
okay, whatever. But what about the student eyes? Because of brightness, they can lose their eyes.
Explain the point.
And from so many hours, they just looking at screen, and in these cases, they also have lost their eyes.
Most of the students get spectacle. Most of the students get a spectacle by doing online classes.
Most of the students get spectacle by attending online classes, and they also can damage their eyes in a very less age, such as in 7 to 8 years child has spec due to attending online classes?
In offline classes, they can lose their physical health because of up and downs.
No, in offline classes they can learn exercise by attending which is good for our health. Which is good for our health. Which is good for health.
If they walk or do cycling for going to school.
If they walk or do cycling for going to school.
So what's about the eyes? Can you please cross the point?
You are talking about the eyes, so we can take the example of many of the small children nowadays. They have the spec because of watching of television as well as online web series and so on. And the spec, you are talking about the spec. So spec can be removed with very easy method of Indian ancient Ayurveda.
But we are talking about online classes. We are talking about online classes, not about television. And if children have spec from television, it's their fault. And you have just changed the topic.
Our topic is online and offline.
Okay.
Mobile for
Doing.
While watching online classes.
And you can also use a tablet,
And
laptop.
Tablet, laptop.
And when you, while learning online classes, then you can turn down the brightness of the screen, so that our eyes can be safe. If you turn down the brightness of the screen, okay, that's the point.
But if we use laptop or computer to attend online classes, many students can play games such as harmful games, PUBG and Free Fire in computer and laptop.
Instead of doing an online class.
Instead of doing online classes.
Yes. Can you please?
Many students can play harmful games such as PUBG and Free Fire.
And also it causes more damage to our eyes.
Yes.
Many students do not concentrate their studies and disturb.
And it's the most distraction of online
And
classes.
these gadgets are the most these gadgets distract us.
And in offline classes, such things are not done. So that offline classes is the best classes.
बोल दे.
Laptop has the option to uninstall the game. As we know, nowadays the parents are super brilliant that they after buying any laptop or tablet they uninstall the games. And nowadays in laptop and computer there is a child lock also. That also the parents can apply for the following tablet and mobile. And as you are talking about
Yes, and also you can take an example that most of the institutes provide the tablets. In the tablets, they can only do the online lectures. They cannot do anything without doing online lectures, because there is a full of all the apps, all the locks are locked. Only they can do only online lecture. There is a one app can be installed. This is a educational app, so that the students cannot do anything while learning.
These are most expensive option, and the fees of so we can talk about wages.
In villages, the students
They worth 1 lakh, 2 lakh fees. They worth anything. But in offline classes, there are options like government. They don't have such fees, but have more quality education.
There are also many online classes that is free. We can do these online classes. We will not have to pay anything.
There is a one option YouTube. So say about that.
There is a one option YouTube. We can watch any online class freely.
Suppose
but you only for few times free, and then they told us to go.
But as we are talking
they take a charge for subscription.
This is in the YouTube. We can YouTube is the everyday free.
But in most foolish videos that can distract our studies. And as you are talking about some classes are free, so that such classes are just 1 month or in maximum we can say we also have to pay fees.
And also we don't know which channel is best, and we don't have time to search to check all the channels.
Which is the best?
Which is the best? Because there are so many channels in YouTube.
Very good.
Student confused which method can we
Apply.
use and apply.
And they also read comments. And they also waste their time to read foolish comments.
Study. They only concentrate on comments and chat.
They do not waste time on comments, they ask their doubt on comments.
But only intelligent students can do this. But what about average students?
Huh.
They also can ask their doubt in comments.
But in most cases, the doubts we can ask in the comments are not solved because there are various comments. As we have said, there are 35,000 to 40,000 comments. So
How can the
YouTuber-
one person can
YouTuber
solve all the problems?
YouTuber is unable to solve all the comments that are taken, that are given.
But in the offline classes, many students have confused of the matter. So, like the example of Apollo Chaudhary class in one hall, 500 students are
Sit together.
stay together, and the teacher are teach and they are teacher teach and go. No,
They are never.
they are not understand the student, and the student have deep they know ask the teacher.
But their problem, they have to go in another classes to understand their problem.
And some students have their, if they have difficulties, they can also ask to teacher personally.
And they have
They can
to
ask after
Cross.
class. And they can ask after class.
Class up. बोला.
And attend other classes. the lecturer attended lecture and he go to next lecture. Then
How can the student?
not ask their problem to lecturer.
So they can
So in such cases, students can ask next day.
But next day happen.
They can leave the class.
Next day also they are in hurry. And as you are talking about this online, as you are opposing the online lectures, the students from offline lecture, and as you have taken out the point about the average student who hesitate to ask to teacher, the offline student who hesitate to ask to teacher came to the YouTube for clearing their doubts.
In online classes, you go to the staff room and you ask your question to teacher.
In online class, there are doubt sessions separately was taken in online classes.
Yes.
It also happens, and it's also done in offline classes also.
In offline classes also, doubt session are done.
Yeah.
In offline class, teacher concentrate on the student because they are the face-to-face.
Through their body language.
But as you tell the student could ask the lecture, ask the teacher the doubt, but after the lecture,
And as we can say that these are the 11th exams that JEE NEET. These exams are cracked due to only offline classes. In online classes, there are not better results. In offline, those students who done offline classes of such classes of these exams were very successful than online classes students.
And in offline classes, teacher gives us friendly. And that's about our self-confidence.
That's why the student interest going to high.
And also in online classes, there is very limited time to talk and interact with students. And in offline classes, teachers can motivate the students. They can increase their confidence level and
Like example of this class, we can yes, the sir told us go and give the
And
speech
in
and
online
do
classes-
conversation.
That's
and
why.
activities are not
That's why the our confidence will increase.
But in online.
But in online class, students cannot talk to teacher because there is limited time.
There is no activity which is done, in online class.
And
So
online class,
their point is that in online classes there is no activity which is done, but in offline classes there are many activities which are done by students. Like So they can also give a speech, give a seminar in front of the students. That's why their confidence is built up. Okay, but in offline class, so how can they do activity staying at home?
And also, if the students go out there to attend offline classes, he or she can interact with environment and get a fresh air. And in online classes, students staying in home, and that's why there is increasing of depression. And in such cases, some students do suicide attempts.
And one more thing, that doing online classes, the students cannot compete to each other, because they don't know who is better than them. But in offline classes, they compete to each other and they try to get a good marks.
And online class students don't have stage daring.
Okay.
As you are talking about the fresh air, so in offline classes, I agree there is a fresh air. But as we know, many institute and many classes of Mumbai and Pune, which we can attend online from our home. And from our home means many people from rural area cannot afford to go to any big city for having education. So they can attend it here. And as you are talking about the fresh air, in a rural area there is always a fresh air, because there is no chemical, no anything.
And they can also do online classes under sitting a tree. Okay, there is no need to stay at home and do online classes. They can go to the farm and do the online classes. There also can get a fresh air.
They have flexibility to attend the lecture
Anywhere. And
they can also have they can also sit as per their comfort, as per their nature loving place.
But I think that
They can also attend their class as per their time management.
Very good.
In the offline classes, the many students continue lectures. They are very depression.
But in offline class, students teach how to behave with teacher and respect them. And the main concept of personality development is done in offline class.
How the personality development is increased in offline class? Can you please elaborate this point?
Various activity taken in offline class and also practical taken.
But in online class?
But in online class,
there is no practical.
There is no practical.
Because in offline classes, so the school provide many instruments to do a practicals. But in online classes, how can we do a practicals at home? Because we don't have any kinds of materials, we don't have any kinds of instrument. So that's why the online classes do not do practical.
You can do the practical as in lockdown you had done.
But we are not talking about the lockdown. Okay, but this is a permanent of the online. It is a permanent solutions. That is it. Online class is better or offline class is better?
But sir, teacher do assignment in online classes also to student, and student complete their assignment and send by online mode, video mode to teachers.
But they do cheating. They search on Google and do.
So elaborate.